Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress.
Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Space for him to turn and look. Look at the space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. And they've got rid. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gibbs White. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's opted for the long pass. Chance here to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's been drilled in. They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. 15 minutes till half-time. He's well positioned here. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
And the shot! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Borussia Dortmund may be down, but not out just yet. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. And this is Messi. Plays it in low. And it's Messi. Thinks one through. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Eze, nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. And he's forced to go back. Oh, easy pickings there. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Liverpool claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Here is the first touch of the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for a runner, and Dijk cuts it out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bruno Fernandes. That's a cute ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hazard! No, just not quite. Played into space. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Let's a look and place it forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Eze. That has not gone well. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bruno Fernandes. And here's Hazard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 7, Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field,
Alexander-Arnold.
Shevchenko. Number 23, number 18, Federico Valverde.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's Valverde. Closing in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's decided to go for it. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim.
And we
both wish you a very good evening.
Request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Batistuta, there's a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. In with the challenge. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Now he's got space here. Messi finds himself offside.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk. That's a little off target. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through! Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
30 minutes gone. Kukçu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's managed to get rid. Driving forward. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! Shifted it to the flank. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a pop! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
Barcelona, number 6, Hausen. Coming on the field is number 7, Rijkaard.
And it's made its way to him. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Referee's given a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Fiore has good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? And he's quick to get rid. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Gibbs White. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Doué. And he's there to belt it away. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now who's going to be first to this? Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Batistuta! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. This looks promising. He might be in here!
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Brilliantly cut out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass just didn't quite work. Quarter of an hour played. Gets a good foot in there. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bushiri. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw. Van Dijk is there to clear. It's a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. Kane! Kane gets flagged offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, and this is Kane. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga, that is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. Chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through. Mbappe! Fermin. Played out towards the right wing.
Added time.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. He's had a shot! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Mbappe. Akanji. And it's Abdul Hamid. And here's Kane. He's picked his way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. Lofted in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a risky... Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. And it's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Firmino demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Nice looking ball. Messi wants to run onto this. Ruggeri. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. He's gone for goal! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
He's played it back. Kimmich, nicely spread. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. And the through ball. Now it's Mbappe. Firmino looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi, it's a really well-measured ball. Can he finish? And with that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Chance here to counter. It's Kimmich. Gibbs-White. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Hazard. Yamal. Chooses to go cross-field. And this is Messi. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Yamal. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Not the most accurate pass. The defender is not giving up on this. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Dispatched clinically. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Plays it through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
There will be
And
1
here's
minute
Mbappe.
added time.
Oh, good read.
That...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Liverpool really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Liverpool leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So, into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rudiger does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass is just off target. Oh, well played, well played. Coco. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's on his own. Mbappe! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gibbs White. And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
There's the shot! Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Neymar makes a dash for it. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Hakimi. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. He's picked his way through.
There will be 3 minutes
That
added
has
time.
earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Dembele. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It is close, but that is the last of it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
Security
a
staff
very
for
good
each block,
evening.
please report to the staff room immediately.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of
Hello,
expectation
everybody,
laced
and
with the
welcome to
odd
today's
infusion
match.
of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. A moment to savour for all of us.
Hello,
Lined up
everybody,
on the
and
start
welcome
line,
to today's
their eyes
match.
fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Deftly away. Oh, that's fabulous. Elmas. Barella does well to get it back. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's gone loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's on it, can he get away? That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's burst through.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
McTominay. Shifted it to the flank. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Elmas. Oh, a delicate chip through. And this is Lukaku. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram receives it in a good position. Big chance! Goal! Inter! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Thuram.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh no, this does not look good. Martinez goes looking wide. McTominay. Now Elmas. Politano. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Lukaku! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Chance! Gorgeous from Thuram. A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Quality ball. Driving forward. That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Darmian. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Calhanoglu. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Politano. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Lukaku. Looking for the run. And this is Lukaku. Elmas. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu stood his ground strongly.
Napoli really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
De Bruyne in acres of space out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Lukaku.
There will be
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Just a quick reminder today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.